Good evening, everybody. Welcome again to the 14 Eagle Screen Share webinar. My name is Greg Phillips. I'll be your host. We hope you guys all had a really great week. We hope everybody had a safe holiday. Now it's time to get back to doing what we need to do. Between now and the election, there's going to be a lot of stuff going on, and we just want to make sure our 14 Eagle family is prepared for it. So make sure you're checking out our videos of the week. There's a lot of great information being put out there. And 14 Eagles is the only platform that you're going to find that gives information. Our platform is really based on sharing information, and that's what we're all about. So we just want everybody to make sure that you are tied into the 14 Eagles videos of the week, because there's going to be a lot of great information coming out in the next few weeks. So, Brian, back to you.
All right, thank you, Greg, and welcome everyone to the 14 Eagles Thursday night webinar. My name is Brian Frazier. As always, we're going to always start out with the platform, the housekeeping of the platform. Everything is going well with the platform. People are still coming in. People are still sending and receiving gifts. And as always, I like to always commend the people that are helping others to invite people to the platform, getting signed up into the platform, teaching them and showing them how to use the platform by sending gifts and receiving gifts and confirming gifts. You guys are doing a fantastic job in doing that. I really have to commend you, because it makes our job here at 14 Eagles a lot easier, because you all are really showing them how to use the platform, and so and it keeps the mishaps down. And so in doing that, in doing what you do, you make it a seamless transition for people, and people are receiving their gifts. They're confirming the gifts in the back office, and so it's just I can't be more pleased than what I am right now on how you guys are using the platform. So I really commend you for that. If I have to say anything in reference to the platform, it's just a reminder of people. Whenever you receive a gift from anyone, you want to first give a thumbs up from your Cash App, letting that person know that you did receive the gift in their Cash App. And also, as quickly as you possibly can, whenever you receive a gift, you want to get to your back office, log into your back office as soon as you possibly can, go into gift management and click on the confirm gift button. Okay, you want to click on the confirm gift button, because in doing that, that allows the person that sent you the gift to be able to get into their nest, so they can start inviting people to the platform, and they can start receiving gifts as well. So it's very important, as soon as you can. You may not always be in the right position or have the right time to get into your back office to click confirm. But whenever you get an opportunity, as soon as you possibly can, we need you to go ahead and log into your back office and confirm the gift that you received. The reason why we want you to do that is because, like I said, that helps the person that sent the gift to get into their nest as quickly as possible, because they can't get into their nest until all three people have confirmed in the back office that they've received the gift. Right. And then also, if you haven't clicked confirmed within a certain time frame, at least 24 hours, then it will automatically be confirmed whether you received the gift or not. Okay, so we rather you go in there and click on the confirm gift button to know, let the person know that you have received their gift, and that way that person can get into their nest and start inviting. Okay, but you guys are doing a fantastic job, and I'm just flabbergasted on how well people are picking this up, and it's great, and it can only get better from here. It can only get better from here, because we're working on some things to make the system even more automated. So But while we're working to get that done, you guys are doing a fantastic job, and I just encourage you to keep that up and keep it going. Okay, so now, 14 Eagles, we are a gifting platform. We do have a gifting platform, and as you see on the screen right here, we encourage people that are looking at 14 Eagles for the first time. We encourage you to come to our 14 Eagles community website, located at www.14eaglesden.com. And we encourage you to look at the 7-minute video that we have on the website on the 14 Eagles video tab. That 7-minute video will give you the basics of the 14 Eagles platform. Once you look at this video a couple of times, you should get pretty much the gist of how our platform works. If you need more information about the platform, you can click on the How It Works tab, and it will take you through the same information step by step, word for word. All right, so therefore you can follow along and read it yourself and study it and understand the platform itself. Okay, because it's not that difficult and it's pretty simple to pick up. It's a very, very simple platform, and we feel that it's the best gifting platform out there. The money is not the issue with our platform, because $6 one time out of pocket, by sending $2 to 3 people, is not really an issue for most people. The thing that most people have a problem with is putting in their own minds the concept of 14 Eagles. And so that's what we like to go over mostly, is the concept, not about the money. The money is just a given. That's just something that will automatically happen as you take part into the platform. But if we can focus on the concept of what we do here at 14 Eagles, then I think you would get more success in receiving gifts and contributions as you go along, okay? Because we're here to build a community, a virtual community at that. So, if we focus on building a community, building our teams, then the money is an automatic given, But we know a lot of people come here and they look at the platform because they need money, because they're looking to receive some type of monetary gain from the platform, and we understand that. And so we don't take that lightly. We don't take that for granted. Okay, but the best way to get that those monetary gifts to come flowing in is to build your teams and build the community. And so that's why we focus on that. And so the best way to do that is to just introduce this to people through showing the video. Showing the 14 Eagles video presentation will get the ball started and get the ball rolling for you, because people don't really know what it's about until they get a chance to and the opportunity to see what it is and see how the platform works, all right, and see the simplicity of it. And then also, once people are interested and they do want to get involved, then we have the instructions on how to sign up, how to set everything up in your back office, how to send the gifts, how to confirm any gifts that you receive, okay? And so all the instructions are right here at your fingertips, right below the video presentation. So, anybody can get involved. Anybody can do the process. It's not very difficult. You don't have to know a lot. Everything is right here for you. So all you have to do is go step by step through the process and get it going, and then start introducing it to other people, okay? So, we try to keep it as simple as we possibly can, and we don't, want to confuse anybody. We don't want to talk people into it. This is something that we feel that you should want to do, okay, and do from your heart, all right? We have nothing to sell. We have no products or anything to store or any of those things. We just have a platform to where people can help each other by giving each other gifts. Okay, and it's only a $2 gift to 3 people. So therefore, you're not here to lose any money, okay, because there's no money to lose at all. All we're trying to do is help one another with a small little token of our appreciation and something from our heart to try to help each other to get through any financial burdens that we have right now. And right now, a lot of people have financial burdens. All right, there's a lot of people that have lost their jobs or on hiatus from their jobs right now. People need money, and we understand that. And so this is just a stepping stone to help people get through these bad times. But if we concentrate on building a community, okay, we concentrate on building teams, just with these $2 gifts, from the heart to each other, then you will be surprised at how those $2 gifts can start to grow and take you through the gifting process that we have on the platform. You'll be amazed, okay? So one of the things that we always like to point out when it comes to the concept of 14 Eagles, because we always like to say we're more than just a gifting platform. We're all about building a community. And so one of the ways to get that perspective is to come to the home page of our website. The website located at www.14eaglesden.com. And if you come to the welcome section on the home page, if you read this welcome, it will give you a good perspective of what 14 Eagles is all about. All right. We're here to, as I said before, to build a virtual community. This is a community-based activity. We don't do this alone. We don't want anyone to do this alone. We want you to work with others. All right. So when you get involved with 14 Eagles, we want you to invite people that you want to work with, people that you want to help, people that wants to help you and to help others. That's what it's all about. And so it's a mentality, really. That's all it is. It's just a shift in our mentality. Because, in our society, we've always been taught to we don't really get into the giving concept. We're more of consumers. We're taught to be consumers. We're taught to buy, okay, and to take, and to take, and to take. That's that. We're taught that this is a dog-eat-dog world, and we're taught to battle the competition, okay, to compete with one another. Well, when you come here to 14 Eagles, it's a whole different mentality here, okay, and so we have to transform into a 14 Eagles member, because we don't do the things in the regular society here in 14 Eagles. No, we're here to give. We're givers here at 14 Eagles. We're more of with a giving heart, and we're more of helping each other, working together, being inclusive, okay, not competing against one another, okay. No matter who you are, we're here to help you. All right? And so a lot of people are not always used to that. And so it takes a little time to mentally get prepared to deal with our platform. All right? So, that's why we ask you to read our welcome, see what we're all about, see what 14 Eagles philosophy is. Because, here in the welcome, it even says that, there's a universal law, which we say is God's law. Whatever you give out into the universe, you'll get back in abundance. And so that's why we here at 14 Eagles, we want to give out good energy. We want to give out good vibes. We want to give out good information, okay, that people can use to help them and their families. And so therefore, if we give that type of energy and information and give from the heart, we give that out freely, then guess what? That comes back to us in abundance. Okay, it comes back in tenfold. And so this is the type of way that we're trying to get people to think when they come here at 14 Eagles. Not to buy anything, not to take anything from anybody or anything like that. No. We're here to work together. We're here to give from the heart, to help each other in financial ways, and we're here to educate each other, okay, about what's going on in our communities, what's going on around us, to make us more aware and have to uplift our consciousness, okay. And so we just have a different take here at 14 Eagles. And so sometimes it may take you, a couple of times to be with us to see just what we're all about. All right. And then in that vein, on the same page, on the home page, right below the welcome, we have our video row. Okay. And on our video row, we encourage you to watch these videos. These videos will put you in the right frame of mind when getting in or dealing with our 14 Eagles community. All right. These videos, there's not that very many of them. There's just a few of them. But these few videos will put you in the frame of mind that you need to be in here in 14 Eagles. Because, see, our society, not just in this country, but around the world, there's a lot of things that we don't know about it. And so in order for us to learn about what's going on around us, we need to be presented with that type of information. And this is the type of information that you don't get on the mainstream media. All right. So we try to, give you stuff that you can really make you think and make you be aware of what's going on around you, and and teach it to others. All right. And you may have information that the community here needs to know about. And so we encourage you to send us that information so we can get it out to the community, because that's what it's all about. It's about us coming together and teaching each other. Each one teach one. All right. And so and also, we don't want you to take the information, for granted either. We want you to take this information and go and research it for yourself. Make sure that this is the type of information that you would like to learn and go and research, all right, and go and teach others, right? Because we just don't want you to take everything for granted. We want everyone to be able to think for themselves, to learn for themselves, and to help themselves. Okay, and if we do that, then we can all help each other. All right? We're a community-based platform, community-based activity, and that's what it's all about. We don't do anything by ourselves here. We all work together. And so in order to stay informed, we encourage you to join our newsletter, to make sure that you join our newsletter so we can put you on our database, so you can get the information that we send out on a weekly basis through our video of the week. Our videos of the week, we have educated a lot of people with our videos of the week. People have sent in videos for us to share with the community. And so, this is how we learn, and this is how we get educated. This is how we make ourselves aware of what's going on in the world, all right, through our videos of the week. And so we encourage you to sign up for our newsletter so you can get onto our database and get the information and be up to date about what's going on with the 14 Eagles community, okay? And then also, we encourage you to look at our partners. We are partnered with a company called Dynamic Trio, and they have a platform called Fund Me 24/7. We encourage you to take a look at the Fund Me 24/7 platform. Why is that? Because the Dynamic Trio, they have the same philosophy as the 14 Eagles. Our philosophy is that we're trying to help people get out of debt and to wipe out poverty. To get out of debt and wipe out poverty. And if we can do that, then we put ourselves in a whole different type of position here, where we don't have to worry about corporations and governments to take care of us. We can take care of ourselves. And so Dynamic Trio has that same philosophy. So they have a platform called Fund Me 24/7, which Fund Me 24/7 deals in the crowdfunding arena. All right, this is crowdfunding has been brought into fruition through a law that was signed by Barack Obama back in 2012 called the Jobs Act. And because of that, it created the crowdfunding industry. All right. And so through crowdfunding, most people, know crowdfunding of like the GoFundMes, when people need help and people want to raise money for other people that's in need, they use a GoFundMe, all right, to raise funds. Well, if it wasn't for the Jobs Act, the GoFundMe wouldn't be here. All right, and then you have the Indiegogos and other organizations like those that raise monies for people that have different type of businesses or products that they want to put on the market, inventions that they have, and you get to invest in those products and inventions that people have. So they raise money through crowdfunding. So crowdfunding is a multi-billion-dollar industry now. All right. Well, then Dynamic Trio has taken Fund Me 24/7 and just created a whole new dynamic to crowdfunding. And so we really encourage you to take a look at their platform, because using their platform, Fund Me 24/7, and also 14 Eagles, using that together is like what I call a double-barrel shotgun. Because if you come here needing some type of financial help and financial monetary help to get what you need monetarily, then these are the two platforms that you really, really want to study and use and get the hang of how it works. Because if you use these two platforms, Fund Me 24/7 and 14 Eagles, then money will definitely not be an issue for you, okay? But you have to learn how to use them together. And so, and that's what we want to try to teach you how to do. Use 14 Eagles platform and Fund Me 24/7 together to help you to get to conquer any financial need that you have, okay? And so, and you can't do that without the community. You're going to need the community to get through that, okay? That's what it's all about. We helping each other, all right? And so if we learn how to do that, then you're going to be so powerful financially and as a community. And then also, they had the Feed Me 24/7 platform, which is almost like a marketing system to help you to get the word out and to teach people about crowdfunding. All right, so take a look at both of these platforms through the Dynamic Trio, all right, because we feel like 14 Eagles and Dynamic Trio working together, nobody will ever be able to stop this community from going where it needs to go, okay? And not just in this country, but all around the world. We're hitting people in other countries all around the world. So we're just getting started in what we're doing. So we are here at the right time. This is the right time for it. And then we're also partnered with Cutting Edge Techno Solutions. All right, it's another company that we're partnered with that has taken the technology to a whole nother level. All right, so Cutting Edge Techno Solutions, CETS for short. We really encourage you to take a look at the technology that they have. They're creating eco-villages, not just in this country, but all around the world. Okay, and we're creating communities, So not only are we dealing with the virtual community here at 14 Eagles, but we're also transforming that into the real world and building communities as well. All right, and so really take a look at this, and and we're going to get more into what CETS does later on, because we really want you to understand how dynamic the CETS organization is and what they're going to be doing and helping to create communities and eco-villages and recycling of waste and renewable energy and all those different types of things. It's utterly phenomenal, okay? And we are partnered with them. We are definitely partnered with them. And so these are the types of things that 14 Eagles is dealing with. A lot of people think that 14 Eagles is just a little gifting platform, but we're more than just a platform. We're more than just a gifting platform. We feel like we're going to be a force to be reckoned with for years to come. All right, so we're not just going to, fade away into the night. No, we're looking to become a household name, and we're going to bring gifting to the respectful place that it's supposed to be. Okay, so really take a look at this and take a look at what we're doing, the whole concept of 14 Eagles and all the partnerships that we're trying to garner here, because we can't do this alone. We're all working together, and if we put our heads together, There's nothing that we can't do. Nothing. Okay? Now, what I want to do, because we've got some good things coming up here. What I want to do real quick, I'm going to shift gears. Let me do this. Okay, I'm going to switch gears here for a second. Y'all bear with me here because I got to set some stuff up here. We have a college debt project that we have coming up, and what I want to do real quick is I want to show a quick video. We have a college debt program that's coming up this Saturday, September the 12th, and we want people to get the word out that we're having some sessions on Saturday, September the 12th, with our college debt program. It's Let's Net to Kill the Debt movement. All right, with our kids going to college, and anyone that has a student loan debt right now, you would definitely want those people to come Saturday to the sessions that we're going to have. All right, and so just to give you a brief snapshot of what you'll see on Saturday, I want to play a quick video, just a snippet of it, so you can see what it is. Okay, hold on a second. Let me set this up.
It's your first day of college as a freshman. Oftentimes you are far away from home. New experience, new school classmates, and potential new future friends from around the globe with many new adventures await you. As you start meeting your new classmates, you soon identify common interests and goals that you all share. You study, socialize, and party together, but how you financially arrive to college is usually not discussed unless you happen to be one of the fortunate few with a full ride scholarship. That becomes the start of your lonely journey of mounting debt, which accrues over the time of your college adventure. Then, after you graduate, you often have a big juicy bill with your name on it. Job or not, it is time to pay the piper. According to Credit.com, student loans nationally mount up to approximately $1.6 trillion in debt, a daunting sum surpassing that of both mortgage and car loans. Pew Research Center states that 21% of adults between 25 to 39 will have to work 2 jobs to help pay off student loans. That can take up to 10 to 30 years or more. So the days of independently paying off your own student loans is clearly extremely costly, very difficult to pay off a loan, and is totally outdated. Here's the alternative. Along with studying, socializing, and partying together, why not connect with each other on a platform for a one-time out-of-pocket cost of a sandwich or a cup of coffee, and cooperatively pay off each of your debts together? We at 14 Eagles Community are looking for a team of at least 20 or more students from 2 to 4-year colleges that will launch student debt payoff initiatives and begin building their very own self-sustaining economic community. An ant doesn't build its mound, nor does a bee build its beehive alone. They both work as a colony or community. We virtually mimic the same concept by building a very large enough funding source to pay it off, with little to no risk capital, without having to tap into your job income resource. This will help you to start building your very own cash machine while attending school. These funds can be used for food, paying bills, transportation, general expenses, and savings to put towards your college tuition. Some may elect to use a portion of the funds for business and investment opportunities. It is totally up to you. So don't let the cost of a sandwich or cup of coffee stand in the way of you becoming part of this community. You really have nothing to lose and the world to gain. Break the grips of student loan enslavement and attack your college debt now. The ultimate goal is to graduate debt-free. Let's net to kill the debt. Get connected today.
All right. Now, what I want to do real quick is I want to bring up Dwayne Perkison. Dwayne, can you open up real quick?
Can you hear me?
All right, there we go. All right, Dwayne, if you will, kind of go over the college debt program. Let's Next to Kill the Debt movement, and what we're doing this weekend.
Okay, greetings everybody, and welcome to the Thursday night webinar. This coming Saturday, we're going to kick off a blitz, and essentially what we're going to do is we're going to do 3 overviews throughout the course of the day of Saturday, starting at 3:00 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Everything's based on Eastern Standard Time, so that way it's no confusion. And then those who are in other time zones, you make the adjustments based on, what that time differential may be. We're going to have, it's a Zoom call, so we'll be sending it out. What we need each and every last one of you all who can hear my voice is to go to that web. Brian, do you have the flyer?
No, I don't. I was trying to look for it earlier, and I couldn't bring it up.
Not a problem.
For some reason.
We'll post it up. But the website that you need to go to reserve and be able to get the access link to the Zoom is netthedebt.com. That's net, N-E-T, the, T-H-E, debt, well, you know how to spell that, .com. All right, you go there, simply put your information in, and we'll send that out to you so that you will have that. That way you'll be able to log in and access the webinar. All right, so again, we start at 3:00, 1 at 3, 1 at 6, and 1 at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I know 10 o'clock might be a little late for some of you all on Saturday, but that's primarily designed for the West Coast or further over. So, again, we want to try to cover all grounds there. We need each and every last one of you all to get plugged into the call, bring your guests, introduce the whole concept to them. We won't hold them long. The video runs, the general overview is going to be about a little less than 23 minutes, and then we'll be there for question and answers. So they're not going to be a long time. Going to get on there, get the information to them, and get out of there. This is a movement. All right, so this is not the time to get silent. This is the time to get very vocal, let folks know, hey, we don't have to take this. We ain't got to put up with this. Okay? Let's not do everything by ourselves. Let's do things collectively as a community. And by doing that, we can accomplish a lot more. Because teamwork makes the dream work, unless you're a really bad team. So don't be a bad team. So, again, if we want to bring this forth, if you know people who are currently in college, and especially if they are away, this is an opportunity that you can really get information out to them. Reach out to those that are already in school, if they're in dormitories. Send them the flyer. Tell them make copies of it and go right through that dorm and just slide it under the door. The idea is just get the information out into their hands, and in that way they can make the decision whether they're going to be on there or not, or at least stir up some curiosity. Okay? So, Brian, you'll be able to get that on the community page, or no, go to the, I forgot all about that. Go to the Facebook page, our 14 Eagles Den Facebook page. You'll see the flyer right there. You can also find that on our, always got to make sure I say this correctly. Give me a second, please. Just go to that website, anything that's 14 Eagles, and you'll see it. And that information is right there, so you can now download that onto your computer, onto your phone, and you can send that out as an e-card announcement, and just get on the phone and encourage folks, hey, check this out. Give this thing a look, and tell me what you think of it. And that's just that simple. Just that simple. So Brian, I'm going to hand this back over to you, and thanks again.
All right, thanks, Dwayne. Thanks, and yeah, we encourage you guys to really get out and get to one of those sessions. Bring people to those sessions. Invite people to the sessions. All right, because see, we're here to try to help our kids that's going to college now. We want to try to nip this in the bud while we can now, and for those people that have gone to college and have racked up college debt, you want to get them there as well. Get them to that session, to one of those sessions. College debt has been a problem for a long, long time. And once we started doing this project, I had no idea that people had that much college debt on the books. It kind of floored me with some of the debt that people have by way of student loans. I heard one person say that they knew a young lady that had over $300,000 in college debt. That's ridiculous. Okay. And then, and as I always say, it just makes no sense to me that we send our kids to college to get an education, to better their lives. And when they get out and they graduate from college, and before they even get their first job, they're saddled with debt. Okay? That system is designed for failure. A lot of these kids, coming out of college, getting a job, even if they have a decent job that's paying good money, they can't move forward in their life because they're having to pay off this huge college debt. They can't even buy a house because they're strapped with college debt. This is ridiculous, and we have to try to break that trend. And so here at 14 Eagles, we're committed to breaking that trend. Okay, and so we're asking that you get this information out to people. Let them know what we're doing, because see, we can't do this alone. We have to work together. We have to find a way to work together, all right, to get ourselves out of these conditions. These different laws and programs that they have out here has put us in. And so this is one of the ways that we can do it, okay, through 14 Eagles, working together. I know many times I've heard people say, yeah, if we could only work together. Well, now we got something where we can work together. Now it's a matter of, are you going to do it? Are you going to work together to help get rid of some of this stuff, help get rid of this debt and this poverty that we have been burdened with for all of our lives? Okay, this has been around all of our lives. I don't know how old you are, but however old you are, this has been here since you've been born. Okay, and so and they act like it don't want to go away. And the only way that we're gonna make it go away is for us to do what we got to do to make it go away ourselves. And that's why we created our own virtual community, because in our own virtual community we can do whatever we want to do. And this is what we want to do: get rid of debt and wipe out poverty. I've always said that if you had in your own community, where you live at right now, in your own community, if you had 20% of the people in your community was cash strapped and debt free, meaning they had all the money that they need to live and had no debt to speak of, house paid for, car paid for, no debt at all, credit cards paid for, just 20% of the people in your community was cash strapped and debt free, you could control your community. You could dictate to your local officials what you want done, not them dictating to you. Okay? And so, if you was in that kind of position in your community and you could control your community, you could get rid of a lot of this stuff out of your community. We could do that. All it just takes is people coming together and working together. All right? And I think that 14 Eagles and Dynamic Trio presents a platform where we can work together. where we don't have to worry about, losing money. Okay? What we want to do is put ourselves in a position where money hunts us down. Okay? Money chases us instead of us trying to chase money. So all it takes is just a mental shift. Okay? Because getting involved in 14 Eagles, money is not the issue. We've already established that. $2 to 3 people, $6 one time out of pocket, that's no money. Okay? That's no money. So only thing we have to deal with is our own mental capacity to work together. Right? That's what it's all about.
Hey,
so
Brian,
yes.
Hey, in addition to that, that this program is not centered only specifically to college debt. This is any debt, any
That's
expense.
right. That's right.
So if you have a car and it's not paid for, it's not free and clear, that's a debt. If you got a credit card bill and it's not all paid off, that's a debt, big or small, but it's a debt. Okay, same thing. The way you live, if you have a mortgage, that is a huge debt, and if it's already paid down a lot, that's still a debt. And if you don't, but you're renting, then it's an expense, which now that can be used towards. So don't limit yourself. Don't limit yourself, please, please. We don't need limited thinkers. All right, so look at the bigness of this. The funds are coming directly to you. You can use them towards whatever expenses that you need. All right?
That's right. That's right. That's right. Very well said. That's right. Any type of debt. This is not just for college debt or student loans. This is for any debt. So, yeah, bring people to the Saturday sessions. We encourage you. And then also make sure that you are on our email database. Make sure that you're, what am I trying to call this? Newsletter. That's the word I'm looking for. The newsletter. Make sure that you are signed up on the newsletter. Whether you're in 14 Eagles or not, I encourage you to join our newsletter. All right? So you can get the information that we send out. All right? And so if you're on our newsletter, and you're in our email database, then you can get the email that we send out in reference to the Saturday session. To Let's Net to Kill the Debt movement. All right. Great. I'm really excited about it. And what I want to do real quick, before I go any further, I want to bring up Mark Stevens. He is the facilitator of Dynamic Trio, and I just want him to say a couple of words in reference to Dynamic Trio on the FundMe 24/7 platform. Mark, are you open?
Yes, I am. Peace and blessings.
Yes, Mark. Just kind of go over a little bit more about Dynamic Trio and FundMe 24/7 and our partnership, and how the people can benefit from that.
Okay, I'll try to make this quick. Again, you pretty much covered it. We have the same. We hit it in the same direction, and that's building communities and building wealth in the communities, as well as wiping out, eradicating poverty and debt. And so what we did is that President Barack Obama, back on April 5th, 2012, passed the Jobs Act, which became the crowdfunding law. And that's what we use, and we've disrupted the industry so that we could give. And to me, it was a gift to, everybody actually, but especially to people of color, because people of color can't walk into a bank and get a loan. They can't get loans from other types of entities as well. So they have to find another way to raise funds for the projects that they have. So with 14 Eagles and the Dynamic Trio, these platforms will help these individuals get exactly what they want, and they'll be able to do that. And the other thing is the fact that the Feed Me 24/7 is an actual marketing and feeding system into Fund Me 24/7, so it makes it easier to build your crowd and everything. And then on our platform also, you can put your project on there, and some information on there, what your project is, how much you want to raise, and you can raise up to $1 million on the platform. So again, 14 Eagles just opens the door to actually do that, and then that's why we're partnered, because we feel that with both of them together, it's a lethal combination that can change the lives of people around the world. So that's what we do, and we can do that together. Peace and blessings.
Yeah, thank you, Mark, and exactly. If we have a email that goes out, so that's why it's very important to get on our newsletter, sign up for our newsletter, and get into our email database. We've got an email that goes out every week, and it's a training video, and the training video goes over in detail the 14 Eagles platform, the Fund Me 24/7 and Feed Me platform, and also the Fund Me to Infinity, which is a part of Dynamic Trio as well. That's why it's called Dynamic Trio. They have 3 different platforms that work synergistically together to help you to raise those funds through crowdfunding. So understand, if you get that video or get that email with those 3 different videos on it, going into detail how each of those platforms work and how you can use that, use all 3 of these platforms with the same crowd through the same community of people. I'm telling you, the money that you can receive by way of gifts and contributions, not payments, gifts and contributions, all right? And gifts and contributions, guess what, is not taxable. That's not a tax liability, okay? This is money that is freely given to you. I don't know if y'all know the dynamic of that, okay? But I'm talking about thousands of dollars on a consistent basis if you do this right, okay? And that's why community is the key. Community is the key. We will always preach that, okay? I know a lot of you, if you're new, you may have come here and said, well, they're not even talking about the platform. They're not talking about, what kind of money you can get from the platform. No, because that's a given. That automatically comes when you build a community, okay? And so you're going to always hear us talk about community. And I'm going to end with this. If you come here, see, working 14 Eagles and Fund Me 24/7 together is the key, okay? Because we're only talking about a total of $16 one time out of pocket, okay? $16. $6 in 14 Eagles, that's $2 and 3 people, and $10 for Feed Me 24/7, which feeds you into Fund Me 24/7. So that's $10. So that's $16 altogether. So with $16, that puts you into 14 Eagles, Feed Me, and Fund Me. Okay? And you can do that all at one time. And as I said, if you study the training videos that goes into detail about how all of these platforms work in detail and how to put them all 3 together, it'll be phenomenal. All right? And so then what you want to do is you also want to have a cause. Whatever your cause may be, why do you need to raise funds? Why do you want to receive gifts? What is your reason for doing that? Maybe you might need to put a new roof on your house. Maybe you want to start a college fund for your kids, okay? So when they become of age, you've already got the money to send them to college. Or maybe you want to buy a house and you need a down payment. Whatever the reason is that you need to raise funds, through the gifting platform that we have or through the crowdfunding platforms that Dynamic Trio has, write that down, because you can put that on the Fund Me 24/7 website so people can see why you are raising funds, okay, and why you are building through the crowdfunding concept. It's a powerful thing. People may just want to give to you just to give to you, even if they don't want to get involved with the platform or with the community. You just never know. But it's a powerful thing to be able to have that and to know that's what you're raising funds for. Because, see, by law, because of the Jobs Act, you can raise $1 million for any personal or business project. Okay? Personal or business project, $1 million. Right? So we might as well use that to our advantage. Does that make sense? All right. And so by doing that, now it puts you in a position to be able to create platforms where you can receive gifts and contributions in 4 separate platforms that all independently gives you a way to receive gifts and contributions. It's powerful, all from the same community, all from the same team of people, all from the same crowd. It's a dynamic concept, okay? And most people are not using it. But that's what we're doing here at 14 Eagles. And that gives you a stepping stone to go into other ventures as well. Okay? Community is the key. That's what we're looking at. So we encourage you, come along, see what we do. If you're new, come see what we do. If you've been here for a moment, let's get this out to people, because people don't know that it's here. Okay? They don't know what we're doing. And so we need to get it out there to them. And so they'll know that we're here and what we're doing. All right? So now, with that being said, I want to bring up our fearless leader. Greg, are you open?
Yes, sir, I'm open. Thanks again, Brian. Great call. Thanks, Dwayne and Mark, for giving out this information. So, guys, I'm just going to say this. You know about our student loan debt program here. So, you got your marching orders. Get your friends and family on these calls, these Zoom calls. Let them see this here. And if you get on one, invite them to the next one. Let's get this movement going. Let's get it started. We have a great opportunity here right now to help our friends and family with anything that we need on a financial level. And, of course, with the information that we share on a mental level, it's even such more and more important. But let's get together. Let's make this happen. Again, get your friends and family out there. Let them know that the 14 Eagles platform is here for them. And also let them know that 14 Eagles is just ordinary people coming together to do extraordinary things. Back to you, Brian.
Fantastic, fantastic.